In 2012, you obviously won your first All-Ireland medal with Kilkenny, and this year you could be coming up against Conor Whelan if he's the man you end up marking in his first All-Ireland final. How did you feel the night before your first All-Ireland, and what do you think he's going to be feeling like if he's coming out on the field to mark you?
Look, it was a fierce sense of excitement. It's why we both started playing, I suppose, and I suppose you can give like for like. That's his first All-Ireland final. It wasn't too long ago since I was playing mine, but look, once we get out in the field, I think we're on a level playing field, and whether there's boys playing, I'd say there's 7 or 8 All-Ireland out there, and we'll have lads in our panel playing their first All-Ireland as well. So look, I wouldn't read into it too much. It's going to be a huge day for both of us, and look, one of us can only come out on top, and I surely hope it's me.
Do you have more of a sense of excitement going playing against a team like Galway when they're going to come out and play 15 on 15 rather than the way Waterford lined up in the first half in the semi-final?
Excitement, I'm not sure. It's a different challenge, like I say. With each match day, it definitely brings new challenges. You just have to adapt to it on the field. Galway, I suppose, you're dead right. They do play this more standard 15 on 15, but that's not to say that'll be the way in All-Ireland final day. They could bring something totally new. So it's about thinking on your feet out there and playing what's in front of you, and hopefully we'll be able to match whatever challenges they bring. We've played against different setups, be it last year or this year. So look, you hope we have the experience at this stage to adapt to whatever way they do line out.
We've been told today, and it's been reported, Jackie Tyrrell probably will miss the final. Do you think losing that bit of experience in the back line is going to have an effect, or do you think the likes of you can step up and be a real leader on the field on the All-Ireland final?
Yeah, look, Jackie has been an absolute huge leader for Kilkenny Hurling over the last few years. He will be a loss if he doesn't make it. He still does have that 10 days to go, so by no means would I be writing him off yet. Whoever does come in, I have no doubt will do to the best of their ability the job that Jackie's done over the last few years. As regards trying to lead the thing, we have plenty of boys who have done so over the last few matches this year and over the last 5 or 6 years. So I'd have no fear. We have the boys to follow in behind to do Jackie justice and hopefully come out on the right side.
And Galway's forwards are obviously firing on all cylinders in the last few games, and years gone by everyone said they're a one forward team with Joe Canning. Do you sense that this Galway team is a completely different prospect to the one you played in the Leinster final, the way they're going at the minute?
I think the question whether Joe Canning was the only Galway forward was answered for us earlier on in the year. They have a serious scoring threat. We've seen him put up 26-27 points there in All-Ireland in the quarter-final, and to beat Tipperary in a shootout, I think is no mean feat in that All-Ireland semi-final. So there's no doubt that they do have that scoring threat in players. I don't need to start naming the likes of Flynn and Mannion. So from midfield up, they have the players with the ability to put points from any corner of the field. So look, that's something we'll have to be prepared for. I suppose we're playing against players and training every night that are well capable of doing the same thing. So you'd hope that it'll be nothing new. You've faced these kind of players before, but it's definitely something that it'll be a new challenge and something we're going to have to shut down if we're to give ourselves a chance.
Now, in the last few games, the games against Waterford and Galway in the Leinster final have been close up to a point, and then the last 15-20 minutes you've pulled away. Do you think that's experience in the Kilkenny camp, or are you just more fit? Are you fitter? What's the difference between you and the other teams?
I suppose there comes a point in the match where it's do or die, and I don't know. There's no secret to it. I suppose we have learned over the years, but the easy and the hard way, that it's a 70-minute match for a reason, and you have to stay going for every minute that the ball is in play. Look, I suppose it is a strong point of ours that we can get to the finish line, hopefully ahead of Galway in Sunday week. But we've seen that even going back to last year, we're 9 points ahead with 5 minutes to go in the Leinster semi-final, and did take our foot off the pedal. And what happened that day is we were just lucky that we got a second bite of the cherry, but we can't depend on that to happen again this year. So look, we have to make sure that we go to the final whistle and get the job done, hopefully.
In my lifetime and your lifetime as well, probably Galway have been a bit of a bogey team for Kilkenny. I think in 2001, 2005, even 2012 in the Leinster final, and I know you bet them in the replay that year, but do you think it's down to Galway's unpredictability, or is it just something about Galway that Kilkenny bring out the best in Galway?
I think a bit of both, maybe. Look, Galway have a serious hurling tradition like Kilkenny. They bring that sheer sense of passion, determination on match day, and maybe going back through the years you've mentioned, it's them days that they've matched it and outdone Kilkenny on the days they've managed to upset Kilkenny. But look, it's no surprise that Galway have been knocking the door the last few years, because they were within, I suppose, seconds in 2012 of winning All-Ireland final, and they have been thereabouts for the last few years, and here they are again. So look, they're one of the main teams in the county, in the country. So we just hope that we can match them on the day, and we have no doubt we'll have to be at our best to do that.
And in the first half against Waterford, obviously the way they played, they were suffocating the forward line, Kilkenny forward line, and only TJ Reid and Richie Hogan scored in the first half. Do you think that's an issue, or is there an over-reliance on TJ and Richie, or are the lads just going to come out and go fire all guns blazing in the final again?
Look, I suppose the two ways that you mentioned, Richie and TJ, they're definitely, there's no secret there. They're our main scoring threats. They continue to do that. There's obviously they've faced different challenges over the last few years. These are the lads that teams aim to shut down, and we'll be doing the same thing against Galway. But these lads have the ability to keep coming up trumps on match day, and you'd hope that whatever challenge Galway put in front of the two boys again in All-Ireland final, that these boys will manage to fire. But you're dead right, boys will have to follow in behind them, and an All-Ireland final was never won with 2 players, not even 15 players. Look, there's going to have to be 20-21 players on the day, and look, you just hope that as a set of 6 forwards, 8 forwards, whatever you want to call it, that the boys all fire together, and whoever scores them at the end of the day, I really don't mind. I don't think the two boys mind, as long as we throw up a higher score than in Galway.